Collective. It's me, Candy Kelly. I'm back for another tarot video. And I thought that we would go into the archetype cards, right? So we're just going to pull some cards from this deck, excuse me, to give us insight into the people and situations that will be coming up in the near reading that I'm about to do. Or actually the reading I'm just going to do right after pulling these cards, okay? And that is a handful, as you can see. So let's just try to shuffle as best we can. And we're going to ask the Most High for permission to do this. And we're calling on Archangel Michael for protection as we pull these cards and as we set the tone for the video. Let's get started. These are the people that's going to show up in this new reading that I'm about to do. I'm asking Spirit to show us who they are, or their attributes, the type of things they would say or do, or, you know, the moves they would make. That type of stuff is in the archetype cards. They're really helpful and insightful because guess what? We're all on a learning mission, right? I'm not an expert at this, but I learn every day. And I like to share what I'm learning, you know, and I let the flow go. So the first card out is a destroyer. I'm not going to take them all, but I'll take the first one. Somebody wants to destroy someone's life, someone's plans, someone's thoughts, someone's creativity, someone's whatever. Okay, they have the energy of destroying something. Okay, so you have a destroyer out here. And the shadow aspect of this destroyer card would be destructive power, destroying others' dreams and potential. Okay, so somebody's going to be in this reading that's like this. Okay, so that's our first card out. Who else is here, Spirit? What are their attributes? We're going to have a poet. Okay, so this person tells a lot of lies. They're storytellers. You know, they spew lyrics of negative, destructive effects. Okay, that's the lore attributes. Okay, so we have that. Who else? So we have a destroyer that tells lies. So we have a destroyer and then another person who tells a lot of lies. It could be more than one. It could be the same person. Child wounded came out. So somebody here has a lot of issues from childhood, wounds that they never healed or addressed. This could be the reason why they're in their destructive power, or, you know, they're just not a happy person. They blames all the dysfunctional relationships on their childhood. So everything that's going wrong with them is because of the way they were raised. And they resist moving forward and forgiving, you know, so that they could move on. Okay, so that's going to be somebody in this reading. Well, Spirit, come on. It'll be a little bit of a longer video because I do have to get these out. We have an angel here. So we're going to have someone who's very innocent, you know, helping those in need with no expectations. So they don't want you to repay them. You know, they just do it out of their sheer heart. Okay, so they have angel vibes. You'll have somebody in that reading that will be like that as well. Oh, Spirit. We have a fool. Okay. So somebody is using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of emotional truth. Okay. We have that out here. That could probably go with child wounded if you ask me, because it's all emotional. Okay. We have a blank card. So this is still a mystery. This could be for you. You could fill it in yourself. If you resonate with any of this, this card's for you. So you can put the attributes of whoever that person is in your life that you want to add to this reading. If you resonate with it, it's for you. It's blank, just for you. Okay, who else is in this reading, Spirit? And thank you. Let's get a couple more and we'll get into the tarot. Alchemist. So we have someone who's using black magic, voodoo, potions, spells, or all of that. Okay, we have an alchemist here. They misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. So someone does actually do this. Okay, or they could be going to someone who does it. Okay, so they have some type of knowledge about this um, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it, alchemist, right? But they use it the wrong way. Okay, so you have that here as well. What else? A liberator. Okay, so somebody here is freeing, or they like freeing yourself of others' unmolded beliefs, releasing negative thoughts patterns. Okay, so someone's trying to go it on their own. They're trying to create their own stability so far as not following the group. Okay, they're liberating themselves from the group, and they're releasing unhealthy beliefs and patterns, and they're trying to find their true north. Okay, so somebody's here is in this reading. We'll have that attribute as well. And we have teacher on the bottom of the deck. It could be an actual teacher or someone who's trying to guide someone the right way. Okay. So we're going to leave all these cards to the side so that if we need to reference back, we'll have them here. And we'll see tarot bear witness to what this is. Okay? So let's just put these to the side right here. But they're still out here. Destroyer, a poet, a blank card for you, an alchemist, a child wounded, an angel, a fool, and a liberator. Okay? So let me just put these away so I'll have space for the tarot read that's coming up. Again, this is our archetype cards. Okay. All right, Spirit, we ask that you reveal to us the untruth. Reveal to us the truth that is covered. Uncover the truth in this reading for the collective. If there's a message that needs to come through, I'd like to be your humble servant and be that vessel to deliver that message. What's the first card out, Spirit, for the collective? What we need to know? It's Queen of Wands. So we have a divine feminine that's beautiful. She's warm, caring, energetic. This is how she's seen in the world. This is how she shows up. She's the Queen of Wands. And guys, with the Queen of Wands, she could be very good looking, and she could also be a very good dresser. Also kind of flashy, take charge. The Queen of Wands, you're going to notice her in the room. All right, she's not going to be overlooked at all. This is the woman that gets the second look for whatever reason. Maybe it's something she's wearing, something she said, something she's doing. She's the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's how people respond to her in the real world. Okay, what is the problem here? What is in the problem position regarding all of this? What's the problem here? Oh, the moon in the reverse. Somebody's trying to cover up something they've done, they've said, or the way they feel. They don't want this Queen of Wands warmth to be seen or shown, because it is a moon in the reverse, so it could mean that as well. It also could mean, with the alchemist card out here, someone could be working witchcraft with the moon cycles, or some type of lower vibrational practices around the moon cycle concerning that Queen of Wands. Okay, because we have alchemists out here. All right. We have a liberator out here as well, which would also be like the Queen of Wands energy. Again, she's vibrant. She would be, people would say, okay, yeah, I want to get on her bandwagon. Look what she's got going on. That type of thing, She would draw people in that way. Okay. So the liberator card could definitely be her. The alchemist card could definitely be this moon in the reverse. They're trying to hide it. Okay. What's down in the subconscious, Spirit? And thank you. Down in the subconscious, we have a divine masculine here who's a leader. He's the emperor. People look to him for guidance. He's strong. He's authoritative, but he doesn't abuse his authority, okay? This is who you go to. This would be in reference to like your granddaddy, or in this case, at the bottom of the deck, it was a teacher, a leader, someone who's trying to guide you the right way. And there's a bully out here, okay? So we have a destroyer card as well, and that's what this is, because this is a Knight of Swords. This person is reckless, okay? They're trying to do something in response to what this Emperor is doing, okay? And they feel a little reckless and off-centered because there is an Emperor here. There is a strong leader here, okay? And somebody can't take it, right? They're a little out of control because of it. Now, when I look over to my cards over here, I don't really see this other than a fool. This could represent a fool, out of control, moving way too fast, right? Won't listen to good counsel because it's in the reverse. So just do whatever. That could be a fool. And we do have the Fool card out here as well. Okay. All right, so let's get into it without making the video too long. Let's just get all the cards out, get through this reading. What was in the recent past, Spirit, and thank you. We have a Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was reworking something. They were looking at the time and energy they put into something and what they've gotten out of it, what has come out of it, right? The Seven of Pentacles. It's time and energy spent in, and was it worth their time? Are they happy with the results? That type of stuff, okay? That's in the Seven of Pentacles. All right. What is an action or an intention, Spirit? Ooh, obsession here. The Devil in the reverse. Somebody is really obsessed with what's going on. There's somebody around this situation. Again, you can put this on the Alchemist. You can also put this on a Destroyer card. And we do have both of them out here, okay? They're doubling down. They don't want to let go. They don't want to change their position. And they're a little obsessed here, okay? And also, with the Devil in the reverse, they may not be able to hold someone back because you do have a Liberator card out here. So this Devil, they could just be obsessed but not able to affect someone here or hold them back because it is in the reverse, okay? So let's get the cards out and we'll know what it means in a minute, okay? In the near future, what do we have in the near future, Spirit? And thank you. Somebody is achieving here. A cycle will complete with the World card. Breaking all karmic bonds. Again, this could stand for the Liberator as well. And that is going through. Temperance. So we have our angel. Also, we have a temperance here. Somebody has really good balance. And they are looking at the glass half full. Okay? With the temperance balance, and I'm just going to put that on our angel card. So there's some type of protection, spirituality around the situation as well. And it would have to be if you've got black magic out here. You've got an alchemist and a destroyer and a devil. Yeah, you're going to have some type of angel or some type of spiritual protection as well. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? It can't be all bad. It can't be all good. But whenever the bad shows up, you can best believe there's going to be some good. Okay? Now, in the environment, we have a divine empress who is the match to the emperor. He's here as well. This could also be the Queen of Wands. She could be an empress with the Queen of Wands attributes, meaning, you know, she's very warm, caring, fruitful, considered, kind, you know, able to guide, able to feed, you know, able to lead, able to teach, right? Able to liberate. All those things are in the Empress energy. And it came out with the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody's trying to do something petty, towards this Empress energy. Now, this is an environment everyone will be able to see it. So this black magic is definitely aimed at her and her counterpart, the Emperor. They are both out here in this reading. It's very rare that they come out in the same reading. So that's a good thing. Okay, we're witnessing that today. The hopes and fears. So we know we have a balanced couple here. Hopes and fears. It's a page of pentacles. So there's some type of opportunity around this situation. Small token, but a yes. Some type of yes, some type of opportunity here with that page. What is the outcome, Spirit? And thank you. Oh, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's not able to carry their burden anymore. That is going to be the outcome to this situation. And they may be going through a separation because we have the Lovers in the reverse. Somebody may be breaking up here. Some type of divorce. Could be with the King of Pentacles because that divine energy is here as well. Again, it could be another male. It could just be another aspect of the Emperor energy, just like the Queen of Wands, another aspect of the Empress energy. Okay? But there's some type of separation, a failed contract, or two people are not on the same page. They're not a good match. Something didn't go through with this couple. And it may have something to do with the King of Pentacles and somebody making something fair. Okay? With the Six of Pentacles and the upright. Something is being made fair around the situation. And there's some type of breakup. Or because of this breakup, with this Lovers reverse, and somebody carrying a burden or couldn't carry their burden anymore. Their knees buckled, basically, around this situation. Okay? So let's go in and let's try to put together the story of what's going on. Okay? Let's look into it a little deeper. Let's see how deep the well goes, shall we? All right, so we know we have a Queen of Wands. You could also be our liberator here. Okay? And our angel. Well, we know the angel is a Temperance here. We know we have a level of spirituality, protection, and balance throughout this situation. You could put that on the Empress or the King or the Queen of Wands, really. Because both of them are in their higher power, so to speak, in their feminine strength. Okay? So we have a Queen of Wands here, beautiful, vivacious. Can we get one for this Queen of Wands? What's going on here? Some type of message is coming in about her. Has something to do with a house. Okay? Somebody's sad because it's Queen of Wands in this house. And they may be praying, but there again, this is a priest. There's some type of spirituality or protection around this, but somebody is depressed or sad. This could be the poet or the child wounding. Okay? They want to blame all of their frustration, their problems that they have today on their childhood woundings. Okay? And it might have something to do with a house or around a house. Okay? The Moon card is here. So they're trying to cover up this alchemist energy and create a misfortune for this fortune. Okay? So they see the fortune here and they're trying to create a misfortune with the Moon card and this black magic. It's over someone's fortune. So it has to be for this Empress and this Emperor. That's your Destroyer card. This is your alchemist here. Okay, that's what that represents. They're trying to destroy a sweetheart. Your Queen of Wands, your Empress energy, and Divine Masculine Emperor energy. They're trying to destroy their fortune here. Okay. And the Service card came out. They may be trying to get some help in doing that as well. down in the subconscious, this person is really out of control because of this Emperor standing in his power in this house. He's standing in his power. He's standing his ground about this house. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay, so that makes somebody out of control. But it's all frivolity or fake. It's frivolous. It doesn't mean anything. Just because they're out of control, it's not going to change the way this Emperor is standing in his power. You can put this on the Poet card because they're just spewing a bunch of lies. Okay, trying to create some type of, you know, chaos. Okay, but that's not going to happen because the Emperor's standing in his power. They could be trying to get help. Okay, they could be trying to get help with the service card. They want, you know, help in making this so. Okay. Seven of Pentacles is in the past. Somebody was putting in the work or evaluating their time and effort that they put into a marriage. And what return did they get off of that? Or they could be thinking about the time and effort they put in with a sweetheart. And they want to get married. That could be as well. Service, they might want some type of help with that. Or they might need some type of help around money so that they can get married to a sweetheart. And there's a gift here. Or they are viewing this wedding or this marriage as a gift. Okay. That could be as well. That could be that angel energy with the sweetheart and the temperance. That could definitely be your Empress energy as well as your Queen of Wands. Okay. We have a devil in the reverse. Yeah. This person is melancholy and they're sad. Okay. They're blaming everything on their childhood wounding. Right? They're doubling down. Okay. They're not able to affect this person or this. They want to put something to an end. They want to end something here with this devilish energy, this energetic alchemist energy. They feel trapped, or they could actually be going to prison for what they've done. And there's something about a gift that they're not going to get. They're sad about that as well, because there's a sweetheart here who's getting the gift. Okay. In the near future, you have the World card, so somebody is achieving. There's a cycle completing here. It could also be a karmic completion with the World here. Yeah, with this wife character. There's some type of completion with this karmic here. And this divine masculine. There's a completion happening here. There's some type of merchant, or there could be some type of transaction concerning this person. It may have to do with property, money, assets, things like that. Or the actual gift here. There's some type of transaction going on about that with this wife character and this completion. All right, we have a temperance here. So somebody has good balance. This is a lens they're looking through. This is angel protection. And somebody's very sad and depressed about that. Okay. Put that on your childhood wounding once again. Or even your poet. All right. They could actually be sick too. Okay. Sick from all of the melee. Or sick about divine feminine energy. Empress energy here. And this divine masculine. This emperor energy. It's making someone sick. They can't stand the balance, this temperance balance between you two. And it's just frivolous though, okay? It's fake. It's all fake. In the environment, you can clearly see there's someone trying to do something petty here with the Eight of Pentacles in a reverse against this Empress. Or they don't want someone to put in the work with this Empress energy. Can we get one, Spirit, and thank you? Yeah, they want it to be over. They want to end that. because they could be sick. Or someone in the environment could actually be sick. But again, if reality keeps coming up, you know, it doesn't have any weight. You know, it's all superficial. Okay, all of this is. Could be a group of people involved as well. Again, they could be trying to elicit help, right? With the poet card, running their mouth, that type of stuff, telling lies, getting people on board to destroy. A lover came out, so you have your divine masculine here, Emperor energy. There's some type of yes, there's some type of opportunity, there's some type of offer with the Page of Pentacles. This person is jealous. You have a divine feminine who's just jealous about it, and they're fake. And they see the reunion between this divine masculine and this divine feminine, Emperor and Empress energy. Okay, they see the yes. It's a burden for someone here. There's a burden to the wands in the reverse. This person can't carry their burden anymore. Or whatever is their burden. Yeah, they feel trapped. Or could actually be going to prison. That's a burden. And they're in sorrow. Okay? Because they were fake. It's all frivolous. Once again, it keeps coming out. You know, the things that they're doing has no weight. It's all self-indulgent. It doesn't really carry any reason for them to be doing this other than their self-indulgence. Okay? With their childhood wounding, right? This person is a destroyer. There's someone in this reading that's definitely a destroyer here. And they're sad. And they're in sorrow. Because they can't do anything. And they definitely can't carry their burden anymore. They may even be trapped or going to prison because that's the outcome. Or they're trapped in what they try to do. They're trapped in trying to create a misfortune around someone's money, someone's home, someone's relationship, or potential for marriage. Okay? This is what they want to create, a breakup. Remember, we had the Lovers in the reverse, but it created a burden that they couldn't carry no more, and they felt trapped in what they were doing. Behind that is a hangman in the reverse, meaning they won't stop. That's why you have this devil in the reverse. It's the obsession. It's the destroyer energy. They won't stop. Okay? But they cannot return to the past with the Six of Cups in the reverse. And what they're trying to do with the Seven of Swords in the reverse is being seen. They're trying to hide it with the Moon card, but in the environment, they're doing something petty to create an ending, and everyone can see it. This is your Destroyer card as well, but it's about the gift. It's about the money. Okay? That is here. The abundance is here. The sweet love is here. And the relationship is here. Okay? This is an emperor and an empress. And it's not going to be stopped by this foolishness that these people are trying to create and stab you in the back. You can't return, or there's just bad memories from the past here for someone. And they don't live and learn. They keep doing it over and over. They won't take good counsel. They want to double down in this because why? They have child wounding that they can blame it on, right? If you resonate with any of this card is for you once again, so you can put that attribute of that person that you're thinking about right here. Yes, you can. But they want to create a breakup. In the end, they're in sorrow and they can't carry their burden anymore. Well, now we know. So that's the end of this read. Take what resonate. I hope you enjoyed the read and take what resonate. Enjoy your day. Peace.